Niger Delta Affairs, Senator Godswill Akpabio was at the House of Representatives to brief the committee on Niger Delta Affairs of the ministry's performance of the 2021 budget and to make presentation on the 2022 proposed budget.
You may wish to note that in preparing the 2022 budget proposals, the ministry ensured that our core projects were consistent with the administration's agenda, taking into cognizance the policies, strategies contained in the medium-term National Development Plan 2021 to 2025. So a total budgetary proposal in the sum of 28.1 billion have been allocated to the ministry.
After listening to his briefing, some members were not happy that their constituencies were not really benefiting from the projects carried out by the ministry so far.
I want to think that our not taking the ministry on oversight perhaps will not even allow us to know what the ministry is doing. I think it's the responsibility of this committee, via our responsibility on Section 88, to deeply oversight this ministry. And having said that, sir, let me bring to the attention of the minister page 22 of what you submitted to us, Mr. Minister. And in that page 22, there's what they call Category G, construction of road projects, 6 weeks. In that place, sir, I cannot believe it. I guess my colleagues should check it through. About 12 or 13 of that project is resident in Akpabio, and it's about road construction. I really don't want to bring this up, but this is Niger Delta region, and all of us, we are components of this region. And we suffer the same latitude of infrastructural deficit as a state. And I am here representing my people, representing Ondo State, representing Niger, representing the oil producing side. Of all this categorization, 13 of those infrastructure is situated in Akpabio. The east-west road that is gobbling about 10 billion, gobbling about 200 and something billion, it is not immediately proportional to my own state that is having about 180 kilometer length of sea coastline. And Mr. Minister, sir, I am not ready to be too emotional about this, but I know that you've been a governor and you understand what is Nigeria, and you also understand the purpose of unity, and you presided over a state for 8 years. I think the problem here is that there is no pre-budgetary opportunity for people from the Niger Delta region to make input to your budget. Perhaps you people don't do consultation enough to know what we are going through. I know you're a good man, but if I see this now, how do I proportionate that? And I've received a lot of petitions from my people. I don't need to mention my Minister of State. Perhaps the Minister of State perhaps will not even be able to look at your face. But the reality is that we're suffering marginalization. We are suffering both social and financial injustice. What is happening in the Niger Delta region, Mr. Minister, my chairman, is that if you have 17 billion or 21 billion in capital, what is going to each of the states of the Niger Delta region? How do you look at it? East-West Road is taking 10 to 17 billion. The rest of the states, we are not getting anything. And the only thing that is coming is going to Akpabio. And it's just only 1 or 2 projects that is going to Ondo State. And the one that is going to Ondo State is not even going to the oil producing side. What is the purpose of being in this country? I want to plead with you, sir, especially in this 2022 budget. Don't just return this budget the way it comes. Let us work on this budget. Let it reflect the yearning and the aspiration of our people. Let us be stoned for standing for what is right. Let us not just return this budget to this minister like this. Let the minister understand that we have power over this budget and we can restructure this budget based on the intent and purposes of our people.
This is the Ministry of Niger Delta, in charge of the area that produces almost all the money that this nation needs. We have 16 trillion budget. And out of all this, they are giving the ministry, Niger Delta, a paltry 28 billion. We are not serious.
You checked how much is allocated in NDDC, so don't say that only 25 billion is allocated to the Niger Delta.
Mr. Chairman, give me protection. Give me protection. We are talking about East-West Road.
No.
I'm saying a situation where only 10 billion is given to East-West Road. It's wrong. Not only one person who can fly. Listen. Somebody has made proposed a motion.
Yes.
The motion has been amended.
Earlier, the Chairman House Committee on Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs, Honorable Akpabio, expressed the need for executive and legislature to work together to ensure speedy completion of ongoing projects in the region. A 4-man committee was set up to work closely with the minister.